Hello students, so we were discussing how the later Mughals lost their prominence in the Indian territory, and because since the later Mughals were not very efficient rulers, Britishers they took control over India in the later part of the 18th centuries. We were discussing how certain territories like Bengal they broke up. This was basically the breaking up of the empire. So what happened that slowly and steadily certain factors they came in, because later Mughals were not as effective and a good administrative rulers. They were not efficient rulers. They could not put new tax system into the economy. They could not introduce certain preventive measures to stop the rebellions, and they were not very efficient. So basically that's how they lost their sheen. So we will be discussing about the breaking up of the empire in Awadh. Awadh, the state of Awadh became more or less independent under Sadat Khan, who became its governor around 1724. Sadat Khan was a ruler who became his Awadh's governor in 1724. Sadat Khan and his successor introduced many administrative reforms, raised a strong army, and improved the economic conditions of Awadh. He was an efficient governor. He introduced administrative reforms, which means how to take the revenue, how to collect taxes, and all that. And he made certain refurbishments to improve the empire. The Lucknowi culture developed under them, and Lucknow became a center of art and literature. A new form of architecture based on the Mughal style developed, which is best represented in the Imambara at Lucknow. Below in the picture, you can see a picture of Imambara. That was how Lucknow became an important center of art and architecture. They started developing Lucknow, and there was a certain difference that Sadat Khan brought to the Lucknow's overall diaspora as well. Hyderabad. In 1724, Chin Quilij Khan, better known as Nizamul Mulk, forced Muhammad Shah to give him the title Asaf Jah and recognized him as the governor of the Deccan. Nizamul Mulk, he recognized himself as governor of Deccan, that is Hyderabad. Thereafter, he became virtually an independent ruler and established the state of Hyderabad. He crushed the rebellious chiefs, and the state of Hyderabad progressed under his administration. He virtually became an independent ruler, which means there were no officials who would give him directions on doing his job. So he became an independent ruler. He crushed the rebellions of the chiefs in the Awadh, in the Deccan region, and he established control over Hyderabad completely. Jaipur. The Rajput state of Amber, later Jaipur, rose to prominence under Savai Raja Jai Singh. Jai Singh founded the city of Jaipur and made it a center of art and scientific learning. He was deeply interested in astronomy and built observatories at Delhi, Jaipur, Ujjain, Varanasi, and Mathura. So Savai Raja Jai Singh was a Hindu ruler. He was a Rajput clan. He belonged to a Rajput clan, and he introduced Jaipur. Since he was very fond of astronomy, when you go to Jaipur today, you will find the Jantar Mantar place, which is in the picture. There, it is still there. It was developed by Savai Raja Jai Singh. Bharatpur and Rohilkhand. The Jats of the region around Delhi, Agra, and Mathura established the state of Bharatpur, while the Rohilla Afghans formed the state of Rohilkhand, covering the territories of Moradabad, Bijnor, and Bareilly in Uttar Pradesh. So Bharatpur and Rohilkhand were also reformed now. Bharatpur and Rohilkhand became as an independent territory under the Jats. So now we discuss about foreign invasions. Taking advantage of the unstable political situation in India, the Persian ruler Nadir Shah invaded India. He defeated the Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah at Karnal in 1739. So what happened? Since there were weaknesses in later Mughals, the foreign invasions were attracted. So Nadir Shah invaded India and defeated Emperor Muhammad Shah at Karnal in 1739. Muhammad Shah was restored to his throne only after he ceded, which means gave up all the territories west of the Indus. Afghanistan thus went permanently out of the control of the Mughals. So during that time, Afghanistan was also annexed to India itself, and Afghanistan was lost to Nadir Shah. He was given his throne, but off to the river Indus, that area was totally, he had to leave. So this is how it happened. Now we will be discussing Nadir Shah carried away enormous wealth in our next class. Have a good day, students.